What is up, everybody? Shiny Hunting God here, and we are live on Twitch and YouTube. Um, Pretty much we are going to continue. Hopefully, again, everything can be heard from my PlayStation and my Switch. Or not my PlayStation, from my microphone, my headset, and the Switch. Um, we are just continuing on a journey. A journey to complete a letter of the alphabet. Unfortunately, we still have yet to get our goal of Voltorb. And once we get Voltorb, we will move on to Unknown. But right now it's a little dicey. What's up, Harlick? I know I said we could do some Zygardes as well. Maybe a couple checks for Voltorb, and then we can do some Zygardes if you want. Oh, you're good. You're good. We're just vibing. There's no reason to be sorry, you know? We're just chilling. We did get a Walrein, which was nice. But we still got a long ways to go. And yeah, I'm still mad because I can't find an actual sprite. I mean, I didn't dig too much online, but I couldn't find a sprite for um, everything. But oh, you got a seal from the Masuda method? That's awesome. Um, but I can't find a Hisuian Voltorb sprite, at least not yet. But that's okay. We're gonna see if we can get anything. No stupid Voltorbs. Listen, if there's any side quests that you guys are like, man, I'd like to go see that, or you know, maybe hunt that, just let me know. I will try to accommodate that too. I'm not gonna make it just me closing the application and going back in just to find some stupid Voltorbs. We can hunt some things that are enjoyable. That's only if you guys want to. I mean, like I said, I'm fine doing the Voltorbs. Obviously, nothing else that we get is gonna count. Ah, the Wooloo. I have a Wooloo in Pokemon Go, but I'm I might have a Wooloo in Sword and Shield as well, but I don't know. But yeah, that's a pain in the butt. Okay, here's another opportunity to get some Voltorbs. And you know I mean business because I've got a Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, love it. Oh, shiny Slugma, such a good shiny. Come on, fingers crossed we're going to get a Voltorb. Also, Harlick, I don't know if you went live yesterday. I know you were supposed to get your capture card, but ooh, Voltorb. Um, but I don't know if you actually did go live or not. I'm sorry if you did and I missed you. Definitely don't want to miss you next time you go live then. We gotta go all the way this way. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. How did you twist your ankle? Okay, these guys are a pain in the butt. No. Y'all are gonna make me... Okay. Mud. Nope. I guess we're not gonna throw mud anymore. I thought maybe the mud would help. I am missing these every single time. Oh well. I guess we ain't even gonna try. I switched to my Pro controller. So hopefully... Oh, that was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, it was probably the full 8. You gotta be kidding me. And sorry, I need to pay more attention to that. I've been... Let me go back through and read these. Oh no. That's not good. Well, hey, at least you got to rest and hopefully recuperate. And again, I know sometimes, as much as we want to do things, sometimes we have to, um, you know, focus on our health. Yeah, I bet. Bet it does feel uncomfy. Again, especially like, I don't know. There's sometimes you get those aches or pains where it's like even when you're like laying down, you're just not comfortable with how you're laying, and just because you have to position it a certain way. I usually get that like if I have like a lot of drainage in the back of my throat, um, and I'm like I need to like kind of lay up, like kind of have more pillows propped up and have it drain down more. That usually helps, but it's not a comfortable position, and I'm somebody that likes to kind of like sleep on my stomach or my side, so uh, laying on my back is just not a preferred method. But you'll have to let me know when you go live next, or for the first time with your capture card. 'Cause I definitely like to be there and support you and do what I can. I mean, I need to focus on. I haven't done any editing yet for some of my videos in a while. I don't think I've posted a video in the past like week or two. I just get busy and, you know, even with work and stuff, things just get can be kind of crazy. That it's hard to make the time, and it's only going to get busier because I have decided that I will be teaching, um, doing some college classes while I'm teaching high school throughout the year. So definitely going to be nice to get some extra money, you know, but it's definitely going to mean that I have a lot less free time. Yeah, sleep paralysis is no joke. I don't know. I'd like the demons when I'm sleeping to mess with me. I'll mess them up if I can. Listen, speaking of like sleeping, are any of you guys like lucid dreamers where you kind of can control your dreams? Because I think I am like I always can recognize when I'm in a dream, and I just try to make things happen in the dream. And sometimes they do work out, and then other times it's like usually I wake up too soon, or you know, there's a cost of me changing something in the dream. Nice. Yeah, that would be sick. Listen, if you end up going live and I mean, we could get a Discord call going, but if you go live and you want to do some Zygardes together today, just let me know. But if not, you know, just let me know. Sometimes one time I was in a park at night. At night. Yeah, that's kind of cool though. I mean, I love I love most dreams. I'm not going to say I love all dreams, but I don't know. Sometimes it's kind of like with like playing games or maybe reading a book or watching a movie. It's just sometimes it's nice when things aren't real because then you can kind of do whatever. You can be free in a way. Um, and I mean, the only limit is your imagination. Okay, that's awesome. Are you down right now, or maybe one more check of some vault orbs, and then we can do a few raids? Tell Laura we said hi as well. Ooh, we got a vault orb. Let's go. All right, let's see if we can scrape by with a shiny because I'd like to move on from this today, preferably. Okay, yeah. Woo. Shoot. Probably gonna need to make some more balls pretty soon. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically. Here, I don't want to let these guys explode. I just want to battle them. Because maybe that's my problem. I'm letting them explode too much that they just don't want to shine because they're like, we're just going to die anyways, you know? We can't have that happen today. Not like this. Well, that's 2 more, unfortunately. I don't think battling these guys is going to do anything. Let's just say 82. I don't know. These ones are hard to count because it's not like just a singular encounter. It's you gotta keep track of all of them that are spawning in and despawning. Let's see if we get another horde though. Nope, they're gone. Darn. Oh, also, if you guys want, hey, my friend Zachary's on. Cool. You guys should add me. My friend code is right here. 394084144029. I could probably type that in the chat too. But if you guys wanted to add me, just to make it a little bit easier, I could always have some more friends on my friend list. Yeah, I will. Here, I'll send it again in this chat, and then I can DM it to you. We don't want to listen to me twice. That'd be boring. Okay, 39408414. Also, don't judge my my little me character. It's kind of funny. Nice, I got the friend request. All right. I gotcha. Perfect. Become friends. What would you do if I just declined your friend request? I just said, nah. You spent that time. Who cares? I'm just kidding. I would never do that. That'd be too mean. I'm not trying to be a mean person. At least not right now. Okay, now we gotta get back to this main thing. Again, Harlock, just let me know when you're ready for Zygarde. I'm sure Miss Vicky's would be down for Zygarde unless you already have Zygarde. Because then we'd have 4, and hopefully we could coordinate pretty easily with the 4 of us. Come on. I should just run around. I don't know the exact locations because it's been a while. Ooh, Quillfish, nice. And Scarlet and Violet, I assume. I do prefer Hisuian Quillfish. It's just looks better in my opinion, or at least the shiny is pretty better in my opinion. But OG Quillfish also works. In the next gen, I think they need to add more baby Pokemon. Because it's been a while since we've gotten, like, an actual, like, baby Pokemon. I guess you could count, like, Toxel as being a baby Pokemon. But, like, I'm talking about, like, a baby Pokemon for a Pokemon that has been around for a while. Like, we should have a baby Taurus. Oh, yeah. I don't know why they haven't added a new evolution. They should totally add one, for sure. I second that. I think I saw some leaks for the new Megas, and some go pretty hard, and then some I'm just like, what the heck are we doing? And in my opinion, I get why we have Mega Evolutions, but I'd almost like to see another evolution, like 4 evolutions, or I guess technically 3 evolutions that you could have total. I don't know. I just think, but in a way, I guess Mega Evolutions do that to make the Pokemon not only stronger, but also it kind of changes how they look. Voltorb, let's go. If there's any of these other Pokemon that you guys want me to do, just let me know. Why are they going to add a new evolution? Or, like, what makes you say that they will? Because I know the speculation a while back was that they were going to have one, but because last time they added I mean, that's fair. Gen 6, Kalos. I guess that logic's not bad logic. I guess we just have to wait and see. I just remember a while back they were gonna have or there was a reason why in the anime that a Eevee was not evolving, and I know people were concerned about that. Yeah, you can just explode, buddy. I don't know if it was 2 or if it was 3. Darn. Darn, I thought I could dodge all the way. Come on. Ah! Gonna kill myself before we even do these. I don't know. I'm trying to think like what the next step should be in terms of evolutions. I feel like if they're gonna do any evolutions, it should be 2. But they did kind of throw it off by doing 1 evolution for the like you said with Gen 6. Yeah, I mean, to me that kind of shows that either I might just do these Sneasels because I like Hisuian Sneasel. Um, but yeah, it would be weird, like, obviously, if a Pokemon is not evolving, then I know that kind of, at least sometimes it's by choice that they don't evolve. Um, but it is kind of strange that I heard that. Oh, stupid Bronzer. God darn it. I guess it's something. Wrong side of the alphabet, though. Getting shinies without even trying. Just not the right shiny. I don't know. I know a dragon type would be cool. A rock type could be cool. Steel. I could see them doing like a rock steel type. Or like a rock type and a steel type as the next. Ooh. Listen, I'm not trying to throw shade at Bronzer. I just see way too many that I'm just so tired of them. Let's just see if we can get a... Aw, no, I missed that one. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for hitting me like that. Hey, we got 3, though. Pokey Earth. I haven't heard of the Pokey Earth film. I'm so bad. I haven't stayed up to date on anything. The only thing I know is that there's a Pokemon Direct coming out next Tuesday, I think. So I'm kind of excited for that. Just to see kind of... I would assume it has to deal with ZA, and they'll probably actually officially showcase some of the megas. Now, personally for me, and I get that they probably won't do this just because of how the game is set up, but I would like them to do what they did in this game where they gave a different form. Okay, we didn't get anything. Okay, Harlick. We will see you when you get back and you return, and we'll be ready to go. But I would like to see, instead of just having those mega evolutions, I would like to see them also have the new typing. But I guess in a way, the megas will give a new typing. I think the rumor is for Alligator is going to be, uh, like, I would assume Water Steel. Um, and I think the Chikorita, the Meganium evolution is going to be Grass Fairy. And then I don't know what Emboar is going to be. They'd probably change it up a bit, but I really don't know what they would change it to. I'd like to see some differences. I think most of the starters look pretty chill. Personally, I think at this point it's going to be, like, my starter for that game is going to have to be for Alligator. I really just don't like the Gen 5 starters. Yeah, well, some megas do change their original typing. Um, like, for example, Gyarados turns into Water Dark instead of Water Flying. So, the megas can have some pretty good things. I'm sure if we get, like, a Mega Zygarde, it might get an extra typing, which would be kind of cool. But, I mean, really, who knows, right? Who knows what's going to happen. I think if you give a Mega for Zygarde, you should give a Mega for Xerneas and Yveltal as well. Or at the very least, whatever the new Legendary is going to be, they should make that have a typing, or, like, make that have a Mega. I mean, it's kind of like with Groudon, where you technically Primal Evolve Groudon, it becomes Ground Fire. But I don't know. I'm really excited for ZA to come out. In a way, I wish it was October. That'd be something. But it's like, what would make sense? Like, which Ultra Beast would make the most sense to have a Mega Evolution? And what could that look like? You know? Like, I almost feel like Stakataka could be like a Rubik's cube or something, you know? Guzzlord, its mouth just turns into, like, the Gigantamax Gengar. Just opens up larger. I'm still a strong believer, though, that they really need to make make a new version of shinies, one that's a bit more rare. It goes back to those original odds of, like, 1 in 8,000, so that then there's something new for shiny hunters to go for. Not saying that the shinies that they currently have are bad. Some of them are, but it'd be nice to really hunt for, like, an even rarer shiny. And then you start trying to do the special rare, or whatever they want to call it, shiny. Yeah, kind of like that. I know. Yeah, because I don't know the base odds for getting a Pokemon with the Pokerus, but um, just making it something that you have shinies and you can still encounter the shinies, and people can kind of have that as the easier shiny hunting method, but make it so that the hard method is trying to get those new shinies, because they could easily do, like, some of these shiny changes that they had over the years, make those the extremely rare ones, so that then you know, they don't have to necessarily create completely new shinies, but it takes not too long to swap the shiny palette. And again, just taking their idea that they had with Pokemon Sword and Shield, where you got the different rarities of the sparkles, but just putting that with the color design too. Ah, crap. Nothing good there. I don't know. Again, I just want to see something different, something unique, and then, you know, they'd have some stuff. Yeah, I think the only issue I have with the Pokerus, it would be like the starting Pokemon that has the Pokerus should be like have it changed, but like you can easily get the Pokerus to spread to all your Pokemon um, if you use the Pokemon with Pokerus. But I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting. We just need more. That's all it comes down to. We need more of something, you know? Again, that's why I'm excited for ZA because it adds new megas. I would assume that they're going to probably have a new Pokemon or a couple new Pokemon, um, which would be cool. Even though I mean, they made some new Pokemon in this game, but most of them were just giving evolutions to certain Pokemon that were already existing. So I don't think that would be too hard. Or they can do special forms of Pokemon. I think that's easy enough to do. Um, but no, we need Voltorb. But I'm just excited for the new battling mechanic. It's just, yes, there's some beauty in just having to sit there and press a button, you know, because this game can really be played while you're doing a bunch of other things. But, well, maybe not this one specifically. But in terms of like the battling aspect, it's just going to be so fun to actually be able to control. You have to be a certain distance away. You have to dodge um, the attacks. Like, that's going to be really fun on top of the new megas that they have. And honestly, I might be more inclined to battle. I know, I don't know how into battling, like, a lot of people are, especially shiny hunters are. But I think when you get something a little bit more immersive, especially after the 20 plus years, 25 years of doing the same old turn-based battling, I think it really does upgrade the experience. A Bonsly, do we go with Bonsly? Um, yeah, I think Quillfish is water poison. What are you talking about in terms of? Oh, are you just saying like what I was saying would be sick, and then you know a side note is Quillfish is water poison, right? Because I believe it's water poison. There's no reason that it shouldn't be water poison. Okay, yeah. And that's again, I just wish we could get a crazy game that again, not that like this game looks pretty fine, and I know Scarlet and Violet looks better on the Switch too, but I need a game that has like some like really crazy animations, Like everything looks fantastic. It either looks like either super realistic or like super like cartoon realism, whatever you want to call that. Um, like Genshin Impact, you need to. It's a Pokemon game though, and you can control your Pokemon instead of just giving them commands. So you control your. We could try all of these for some alphas, which would be interesting. We might do that just because if we don't get anything, I'm just sick and tired of not getting anything. But as I'm saying, you get these game where you can control your character, but then also when you're like fighting, you can decide to kind of fight just as the Pokemon, or you can catch. You can like switch between um, the Pokemon that you want to attack as and your trainer, and then it allows you to kind of do different things, and I don't know. But then you're like actually fighting and able to run around, and you'd need specific Pokemon. It's not that your Pokemon needs to learn a specific move. It's just your Pokemon has to have the ability because it needs to be large enough or small enough, depending on what it is you're trying to do. Where like if you can like ride it, it can be a rideable Pokemon. Um, Man, these guys. Alright, these guys are just gonna attack me. Cool. That's another. That's another. That was another. There's no way that there's this many, right? I think I've added the correct amount. That's good enough. No, not in ZA. You're not able to fight as the Pokemon. I would love it if you were able to fight as the Pokemon. But you're able to kind of control them a little bit. Oh, I just hit him. He's not happy about that. Well, they're all done. There's a Magnezone. I'll have to show you kind of, I don't know if you've seen it, but like it's kind of like you have a battle area and you can move your Pokemon around that area. But I'm saying like I would love for there to be a Genshin style game where you can actually control like the Pokemon and actually battle as them. Because I think that'd be sick. I want more of a, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a fighting game, but I'd like it to be where you can, like, maybe the trainer battles are more like that one-on-one type of battle that you might get from, like a fighting type game. But I'd like to see, like, the overworld. Like, if you're encountering Pokemon, you can just, like, slice them up. They'll attack you. No! No, 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 no. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Fuck. Words. That's not cool. I guess we gotta battle this guy. I don't know. I'm just thinking about something that's more immersive. You can easily, like, I don't know. You just learn new combos or you get new abilities, and it can maybe, like, be like how this is. Like, maybe you learn Flamethrower, and that's one of your, like, main moves that you have to charge up in order to use it. But they're just stupid, boring Abomasnows. Let's see if we get any shinies. Just for the gigs. Okay. Nothing crazy. Do we even check Stunky? We don't like Stunky that much, right? Still gonna check it because an alpha shiny Pokemon is sick regardless. Nope. Stay away from me, Bronzong and Bronzor. Oh my gosh, I hate these Pokemon so much. That's not cool. Okay, this might not even be worth my time at all. Oh my gosh, stop. Just let me bust you. Yeah, but Alpha Stunky. Dude, I am gonna just keep on throwing mud at you until you die. Alpha Skunk Tanks. A shiny Alpha Skunk Tank? Nope. Nope, no Skunk Tanks that are shiny Alphas. Well, that was a waste. But, you know, it was fun to see something other than the screen going in and out, in and out, in and out. Ooh, my wife sent me an attachment. For what? Should I be scared? Oof. Oof. Being caught on camera, having an affair, that's gotta be rough. That's why I don't go on camera ever. I'm not on camera right now. We got this. Did I count any of those Voltorbs last time? I'm gonna say I did. And if I didn't, these are rough numbers. Well, that Walrein's not a rough number. That's the exact number, but the Voltorbs are rough numbers. Let's go. Come on, Voltorb! Let's get us an alpha one. Again, I mean, so I don't think you were here when I caught this, but I did end up getting a shiny alpha Walrein. That's this boy right here. The best of boys. Come on. Okay, we got a Voltorb. I may go for that Duskull. We'll see. We'll see. I'm also just a sucker for alphas. And I mean, that was one of the things I needed to do for the challenge was get an alpha, which thankfully it was the first one I hunted in this game. But still, I'm not going to turn down more alphas. We got 4 going on the counter. It's just like I need an... That was terrible. Gosh dang it. Nope. Nope. Don't suspect a thing. 1, 2, 3. How can you see me? Ow. Let me up, let me up, let me up. Darn. That Pokemon's done. Stantler or... Who's Stanley? I think you mean Stantler, right? Ooh, a Bonsly. That's kind of cool. Okay, I was like Stanley, like Flat Stanley. Okay, we're gonna run away. Thank you. We'll just do this guy just because why not? You're good. Don't be sorry. I want to make sure I'm like not losing it too, you know? What if they changed the name of a Pokemon and I wasn't aware? And I've been calling it Stantler when it was Stanley the whole time. Ooh, I probably should have gone on that grass, but I like to live dangerously. We got this. Okay. Dusclops, get out of here. I guess I do need to do this for my dex. Sweet Lord Jesus Christ. Those are intimidating. Unfortunately, no shinies, but... Is it? Nah, it's not worth. Because then I have to go make some balls, and I really don't want to make any more balls. At least not yet. Buying the ingredients to craft. Listen, back in the day when this first came out, back in the day, I say, like this didn't come out in like 2021 or whatever it must have been, 2020 something. I just ran around so much and got literally everything, all the items I could. Actually, I haven't looked at my chest in a while. Should I get rid of anything? Nah, I have some space. Let's just move these over. Oh, there's no space. Crap. Well, that's not cool. Let's move these over. That's good enough. Man, Wish Cash would have been good for W if we were still on W. Even though I hate it. Nah, ZA is going to be such a good game. Again, if this is any indicator of how good it's going to be so good. But, I mean, and I don't know if you've heard any rumors on Gen 10, which potentially I guess they could leak, or they could kind of announce Gen 10, but I think the idea for Gen 10 is that it's going to take place in the Greek islands, which to me is a great setting. Not that I really like water in Pokemon games, but they've made water a lot easier to deal with in Pokemon games overall. But I just love the idea of a Greek setting. I think that's going to be insane. I guess technically we got some more Duskulls. I guess if we get a shiny one over there, we'll have to do something with it. But then I know that they've got like a lot of different types of like legendaries and mythicals. I would be curious to see what they would do for a legendary based around like Greek mythology. Trying to think what they could do, because they kind of have a lot of different Pokemon just already covering so many different bases. But you could realistically just stick with any Greek god or goddess, or even do the Titans instead. And they can do something like that. I'm sure they'll think of something. 1, 2, 3. Cool. No, don't run around. Stop rolling like that. That's another one. We're adding it. No. Darn. Yeah, we're battling. That was not a good sign. Could have died. Thank God we did not. Yep, no effect on me. Get out of here. Yeah, I think I added enough. We should have 4 added, which I think we were, well, maybe we didn't add 4 yet. I don't know. We're good. We're good. It doesn't matter. These are rough estimates. Oh, frick. Well, at the very least, I think that should be 5. New horde, new horde, new horde. Yes! I can't tell if those are Voltorbs or Electrodes. Ah! They're Electrodes. Gosh darn it. Darn. Well, that's sad. What's up, Darlene? We are hunting for some Hisuian Voltorbs, and we apparently just keep on getting Electrodes, so that sucks, but we're working on a shiny challenge, and it's actually not too bad. I'm just happy I'm done with X, because X was a pain in the butt. Dude, just be caught. Always gotta go with the back strikes. Let's see what these are gonna go. And you're just chilling? Awesome. That's what we're doing. All vibes here. These aren't even alphas. Boo! An alpha shiny living dex would be insane. Darn. Good news is I've got all day. And by all day, I mean at least the next 2.5 hours or so. This is an overlay. So like, I just found a picture, and I don't know, I like blue. Blue's a good color, and then, I have added my own, I added some sprites. Again, I couldn't find a Hisuian Voltorb sprite. The website that I've been using does not have any on there currently, so that kind of sucks. And then, you know, have everything set up. I still need like a border probably around my game, and obviously around my face would probably be pretty cool, but I just did what I could in a short time, learned how to kind of get some sort of an overlay working, and this is what I got. So I'm pretty happy with it, at least for right now. Obviously, always want to improve upon it, especially the more and more I get into it. Yeah, and I really like I kind of like the simplicity of it. One day I'd hope that I could, you know, do something crazier with it. The good news is my wife's very good with art, so she could probably design something, but I'm not gonna have her design something when she's busy with other work, and she just needs some time to relax right now. But yeah, originally I was just having literally the game take up the whole screen, and then again just put my camera over part of the gameplay. I liked it, but I also like being able to see like the Pokemon that we're hunting, and I know the encounters is also something that people really like. And it's kind of nice to keep track of because I'm not really one to keep track of it. So I did a lot of work to try and get that all situated. Oh, nice. What kind of stuff do you design? Because for me, I'm not great at designing. I come from like my sister's really good at art. Um, nice. Um, I don't have the artistic genes. I got more of the mathematical thinking and problem solving mindset, which I guess is good for me since I teach math. But you know, nice digital and graphical stuff. That's awesome. Nice. Well, hopefully one day I'll be a content creator, streamer. I mean, I somewhat am, but I don't know if I'm big enough to be able to do that yet. Gotta start off with where I'm at, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to support anybody who's able to, you know, do the things that you do, I'm just currently at a spot where uh I mean, I do this for fun at the moment. If this turned into something where I was, you know, it was my job and I was getting paid, I'd be so happy. But right now, it's all for the vibes. But again, that's why I'm trying to do a little bit of a shiny hunting challenge, try to get something out there, get a video out there. It's not gonna when I post this on YouTube, it's not gonna be nearly as long as this challenge is already taking me, and it's not gonna. I'm probably gonna do it in parts. I know. Oh, I didn't want to throw that. Oh well. I know like some YouTubers, they'll do like a whole 30-minute video, and to me, it's just I don't think I'd have viewers that want to spend 30 minutes watching a video. At least not yet. So I might do like a couple of parts to it to make it a little bit more digestible, if that makes sense. But I definitely do need at some point like a logo or something brand related. No, no, no. We need Vault Orbs. And I mean, I definitely would need some services in that area at some point. Again, it's just hard when there's no money coming from this, and to get things to where I'm at now, I had to get the different hardware and stuff to be able to actually get things going. So it's been a cost over the years to get things set up, but I enjoy it. Sorry, I was saying that I currently do not make any money off of the streams. I just do it for fun right now. You're good. So I'm just going off of vibes, but I said if I got to a point, I would definitely eventually need like some graphical design for like a logo, or if I expand to like some brand or something, I definitely need some help in that realm. But for right now, I'm just kind of just put money into getting this set up without anything in return in terms of like monetary value. But the past couple weeks, I've had a pretty good group of consistent people coming in to check out my streams, so I've been pretty happy and fortunate about that. And I mean, I'm just trying to do what I can to make content here and there. Specifically, I have some YouTube videos of card openings. I usually post on my TikTok. I need to be more consistent about that. I had some really good videos hitting over like about 15,000 views, but I haven't been consistent with getting everything. Like, what kind of basic stuff are you talking about? Because again, I don't know. I honestly still don't really watch any streamers. I've seen some streamers, but I haven't done a lot, and I try to add some basic stuff. Like again, I tried to start with this. Obviously, one thing is the borders for sure that I'd like to add. If I was doing a playthrough, I'd definitely add some like Pokeballs to the top and do some like have my team present. So I'm starting to try to get a little bit more like look a little bit more professional in a way, but I teach all year round. I started a job as a professor at a college. Your Quillfish doesn't want to show up, Miss Vicky's? That's annoying. I'm gonna kill a Quillfish, and then hopefully that sacrifice of a Quillfish is gonna bring more Quillfish to you. But I don't have like the time to do at least full-time streaming at this point in time. As much as that would be awesome. But it doesn't. It won't pay the bills, at least not yet for me. So I can't really just up and leave my jobs in order to do that. But I teach on a college campus, um, and then I also teach high school math. So I'm like, throughout the year, I'm just so focused on that. Luckily, I have more time during the summer, which is hence why I'm doing this right now. And I want to keep this going throughout the school year, but um, instead of how I'm currently streaming like twice a week, I'd be lucky if I could stream once a week. And again, I don't know. I'd like to find a balance of both. Um, but how I look at it is the more I work at my other job, the more I get paid, the more I can kind of put into this to hopefully make it stronger and stronger each passing summer. Um, Again, I don't necessarily have anything set up anyways for monetary stuff either, just because again, I don't know, I am never really the person that I want to have people like pay money to me to stream, but I know that's how streamers get a lot of cash, I guess, and they could put it into their videos, they could put it into better software and stuff. Um, I don't know. I know like people can subscribe and like subscribe to a premium account. I mean, if it's worthwhile, then sure, I guess, but I don't know. That's the hard thing about like donations and stuff, and I don't know. I think that's something that I'll eventually have to see if I flip on that. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I don't have any of that set up. Don't really know how to start that. And again, I'm not a good designer or a great designer. I can design a little bit, but not anything crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I should make a I don't even know. I mean, as I said, I don't know if I'm at the point where I can really afford to you know, at least put as much money into this. Um, just because I also don't know if I'll be able to stream as much, if at all, during the school year. Because I actually work an hour away, and if I'm teaching college classes the same time I'm teaching my high school classes, I'm just going to be. I'm very confused. Like, what do you mean? Are you are you wanting me to purchase your services to make that stuff, or are you just trying to help me set it up? Because again, I mean, I don't want you to go out of your way to do that. Listen, these are things I don't think about. I just get on and I enjoy the things that I do. Well, I appreciate that, Darlene. Like, in what ways are you, would you help or could you help with that? Okay. Alright. Heard loud and clear. Come on, let's get a Voltorb. See what's popping up here. If we can get an Alpha Voltorb, that'd be fun. So I guess, Darlene, do you watch a lot of YouTubers or Twitch streamers, YouTubers that do a lot of Pokemon content? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I guess that's a fair point. I mean, I'm always a fan of things that don't cost too much to get set up. I mean, I had to, like, I purchased, I mean, my PC cost a little bit, but in terms of everything else, capture card wasn't too much. That's another one. Oh, let's get these guys out of here. That's another one. Yeah, the only time I really watch streamers, well, I've watched YouTubers usually when I just like have that itch to like either open cards or I just want to see somebody play games. But no, I hate these. Oops. Actually, what am I doing? We're gonna attack them. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Can do that right now when we're battling. Let's get all these guys together. Come on. Be angry at me. Oh, they all ran away. No, we're not gonna run. Yeah, that's fair. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm gonna look real quick. I probably won't have enough time until later in the day to check over, since I don't want to necessarily be doing this. Oh, that you've done for commission? I mean, if you have stuff and that you can send, I definitely would look into it. I don't know, I've always been kind of a do-it-yourself type of guy. Not that that's always a great thing, because obviously if somebody is a professional in a realm, they'll be able to really do more in terms of what's going on. But Oh, I like the Danny Phantom one. That's pretty cool. Those are sick. Yeah, Discord. It's capital FROSTER 00. So Froster 00. Um, that's probably the easiest. I think I do have a Shiny Hunting God Instagram, but I don't really go on that very often, unfortunately. Oh, I've always wanted to get a Shiny Cherubi in this game, but we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it, not right now. Okay. Awesome. Ugh. Let's see. What's up, Harlick? Welcome back. Okay, I'll probably have to do that after the stream. Hopefully I don't forget. I'll write it down to hopefully remember. Nah, you didn't miss anything. We have not gotten a single shiny, unfortunately. Well, we did get a shiny. I don't remember if you were here for it. It was a bronzer. But nah, we waited just for you. We waited just for you. Man, I'm hoping it does not rain this weekend. I'm supposed to go to a festival, and if it's raining, it's not gonna be good. I think it says that it's like early showers in the morning, so hopefully it's not bad, you know. But who knows? It was your Quillfish is gonna shine. Because this one's going to have 3 Voltorbs right here. You're going to get your Quillfish the same time I get my shiny Voltorb. Just saying. It's going to work out. We just have to believe. Come on, show me the Voltorbs. Show me the Voltorbs. Yeah, there were definitely no Voltorbs in there. Yikes. So disappointing. Can't do anything. How can I call myself a shiny hunter if I can't get the shinies? I do have to add the fact that we got a Drifblim and a Bronzer now, so at least we are getting more shinies. They're just not ones for our challenge. Yeah, no problem, darling. It should be. I typically stream for a handful of hours, closely till like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Depends on if I gotta make dinner. No, stop. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Give us something. I guess just let me know too, because I guess I could take a break from the Voltorb for when you're ready for Zygarde. I just really want this Voltorb. I want to make progress. If I could get one shiny for today, we get the Voltorb done. We're on to you. It'd be so nice. There's going to be at least 2 Voltorbs this time. I can feel it. And when I said there's going to be at least 2, I meant 2 minus 2. Because we got 0. Math. You got to be smart sometimes, you know? It's annoying, though. It's annoying. It's the worst part. I mean, at least when I've hunted on this game, it's always been, I really want to look for something specific, but at the same time, like, I'll go around and I'll go through all the mass outbreaks, at least just to run around, and then if there's a Pokemon I really wanted shiny, I'd go and catch them, and see if there was another, I guess, encounter afterwards, another horde, or if, you know, there was just no shiny, then oh well. But I always had in mind that I wanted to get, you know, like there were some Pokemon that I would never pass up. So it's a lot easier to get shinies when you're not hunting for something specific, though. Like, I bet if I just flew around here, instead of going straight for the Voltorb, I might find just a random shiny. Do we do Mime Jr.? Just for the chance at a Mega or an Alpha Mime Jr. Oh, I hate the mimes. I forgot. The mime. I don't know. I feel like I'm just wasting time at this point. Stop running. That's what I had to tell my wife before she went on a date with me. Stop running. You know, there's a chance one of these could be shiny. Yeah, not a high chance. Yeah, you know. You just gotta show them that you want them more than all the other guys, and you know, eventually you wear them down enough that they're like, okay, fine. I give you your chance, and then they don't regret it. At least not until after you're married, and then you annoy them so much that they're just like, I'm gonna strangle you if you don't cut it out, and then, you know, eventually they strangle you, and then the cycle repeats, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes in the afterlife, you know, you just get reborn. It's a vicious cycle. But no matter what, I'll never learn my lesson. Gotta keep on poking the bear. We do it out of love and respect, though, right? We only mess with people because we love them, right? We just want to make sure that, you know, we can get the reactions that we really want out of them. I might do that, Ponyta. 3 rings in a relationship. Uh... Let's see. See what we can do here. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's see. Can we get it? Engagement ring, wedding ring, and a fucking silver ring. Yes. But do we suffer more or do they suffer more? I think for me it was like 4 rings, those 3, but then there was also a promise ring, which I never got, but my wife really appreciated it, so, you know, I guess we'll take it. Let's see if we can get a nice little alpha horde. Yikes. Don't commit to promises I can't keep. That's... you know? I guess you gotta stay true to yourself, you know? Oh, that's not cool. Yeah, the airbow ring was cheap enough. Come on, alphas. Oh, I thought that one hit the other one. I guess not. What about the ring pop? Those are pretty cheap nowadays. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope I don't like a ring pop, you know? The rings that I guess the like sucker that is on a ring. If you've seen Deadpool, it's in Deadpool. He pulls it out from his butt. Because she's like, where were you hiding this? And he's like, nowhere. But he's bare ass naked. It's just like a sucker. Like a Jolly Rancher or something. I don't know. And it's like a lollipop, but on a ring. So it's got like a plastic ring on your that you can wear on your finger, and then you just suck on it. Kind of crazy that, you know, people made candy like that, but it kind of looks like a giant diamond, I should say. Like a diamond ring. I don't know. Let's see. Let's quick save this. This is a good picture of a ring pop. It looked like that. Blue ones were always the best, but I like the ones that were like had different flavors combined in them. They were so stupid though. I don't even know what the best candy was from childhood. I'm like trying to think. Cause I mean I really like I always liked candy that I could just eat a bunch of, which is probably a bad thing, but like I used to be a big fan of gobstoppers. I didn't really like eating them all that much, but I always got them because I know that they would last longer than any other candy that I could have gotten. And so that's kind of why I always went back to them. But then I really liked Mike and Ike's, and I always liked no. All right. I always liked Sour Patch Kids. Those are pretty elite. I like sour candy. What can I say? It's probably pretty bad for you, but who cares? Why are you guys gone? You guys should stay. I need with my luck right now, the only time I'd have a chance at getting a shiny Voltorb is if it is an Alpha Horde. And I gotta pronunciate the horde at the end. I'm not saying that other word. And Onyx. Onyx could be cool. Dude, you're telling me. I mean, I guess I had luck for a Bronzong, or a Bronzer, not a Bronzong, but my luck for what I'm hunting is just gone. Honest to God, one thing I need to do is I need to get like a group of people to really just farm a bunch of the Herba Mysticas from Scarlet and Violet, so that then I don't have to feel like I'm using all of my Herba Mystica just for one shiny hunt. I will hands down say, okay, let me check this one and then we'll be good. I'm hoping this is the last one. We're gonna do this just to end it. I know it's not the Pokemon that we're searching for, but a chance at a Alpha Heracross, I mean, I can't pass that up, can I? See, I just never had people to play with, and I always hated the raids in ZA. The raids in ZA are just not great. Or not ZA. Why am I saying ZA? In Scarlet and Violet, I hated the raids. I thought that some of the things were really good. Stop looking at me like that. Okay. I'll set it up after I check this out. Shiny? You got the shiny? Or did something shine for me? Nice. Oh yeah, no, I feel that. The even the rating in Sword and Shield was bad, but I still prefer it over the rating in ZA. I just think that it's almost worse to say that time, like the time goes down when people die. At least in my eyes. Let's see. Come on, please. Something pop up shiny. That's a scary sight. You should name it Quilava. I just need to kill like one of these in order to figure out if we got one. Ow. That's not fun. Stop hitting me. Or you could do like a love disc, Quilava. Okay, we're done with that. Cause it's pink. Quilava. Love a disc. I don't know. I think one of the funniest things you can do is name a Pokemon another Pokemon's name. It's just like, hey, look at my Quilava, and they're like, that's not Quilava. And then you're like, yeah, it is. Look at its name. See, when I was a kid and I accidentally put a nickname, I didn't realize that you could just kind of not have to put a nickname and it would go back to its Pokemon's name. So I would literally have to name it the Pokemon's like its final evolution if I knew it was going to go to a final evolution. So I was like, man, it was a pain in the butt. I got the Snake Boy. Zygarde right up here. I don't know. I'm gonna let's do a bunch of 8s and then a 0 at the end. Is that pretty easy for us? 7 8s and a 0. Let's see how this goes. I can't say that I have a good path. I've had good paths and then I just kind of do whatever. Like nature check in what? Oh, you're saying guess it? I don't fucking know. Uh, let's. I don't even know the different natures. I'd never paid too much attention to natures. So I don't even have a guess for you. I'm trying to think, and I'm just like blanking on any nature. Is it just the two of us then, Harlick? Or is Miss Vicky's coming? We could just do the two of us, though. No, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to leave you out because then I'd feel bad. Definitely not going to go with an electric type. Feel like that would be pretty cheeks. Because what? Zygarde is Zygarde Dragon ground? It's been a hot sec since I've thought about a Zygarde. Yeah, okay. Good. This is fun. Well, the Hatterene is Psychic Fairy. But Poison's not great. I don't know. And Poison's definitely not great for us. Oh, Dark Water. We could have done that. I don't know. I was trying to find an ice type because an ice type would be huge on this. So that's on me for not going a better route. But on the bright side, we might get a shiny Garbodor. Yeah. This one's probably going to hurt us. But I think at the very least we'll get the fairy type and then we could go the water type as well. I don't know if it's better, but could help us out. That weather ball was perfect. I only have a dark move and it's not super crazy. Yeah, you suck, Garbodor. Frickin' loser. Listen, sometimes it be like that, but sometimes the route that you don't want to go sometimes just works out better. Not always. Not always. I already have a handful of Ice Cubes, so I really don't need one, but thank you for offering, dude. I appreciate it. Trying to think. I mean, I have some dupes as well, but I don't know off the top of my head the specific Pokemon. Wait, what are you saying, Harlick? You want to go 2 Watermons? I'm just saying, if we get the fairy's resistant to dragon moves. Or, like, it won't hurt us at all. Or at least if it's a dragon move, it won't hurt. So I know Hatterene's probably not the best. It's another Dynamax or Gigantamax type of Pokemon, so that's good, but dead. It's okay. It's okay. We knew we were gonna lose a life, but the fact that everybody's poisoned is just kind of insane. Yeah! Heal us of our poison. Yeah! Let's go! Love to see it. No, don't use Overheat. Use Psychic Fangs. That's so dumb. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It was perfect. I love when things actually happen the way that you want them to. This is my last sucker punch. Boom. Oh, it failed. No. There we go. Had it in the bag. Big yikes. I don't know. I would love to do at least 4 of these, but I still want to shiny hunt the Voltorb at some point. You could probably take it. I'm not going to take it. I think I'm okay with the Energy Ball and Leaf Storm. Oh, that's an Ice type too. Ooh. Fuck. Do we go the Jinx or do we go the Hatterene? Doesn't matter. The Jinx is probably better because of the 4 times weakness to the ice. Just I love not taking damage from certain moves, but that's only if that move, you know, is used or not used. Leftovers. You got the lefties. I wish I had leftovers. Instead, I think I'm making pasta for dinner tonight. I gotta double check. Gotta double check that. Leaf Storm it is. Meryl's nice. The poison's nice. Let's do another round of the Leaf Storm. Man, you just got kissed, dude. That's not cool. I'm pretty sure Jinx didn't ask for your consent. Really? Should I take this one, or do you want to take it? Because I technically still am pretty solid that I'd be good against a water type. But I don't know. Up to you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're sleeping, so I guess it makes sense. Ice Beam is going to come in clutch. We're going for the water. Yeah, because Dragon and Electric, or is it Dragon Steel? I can't remember on that one. But still, always go for the better option. Politoed, a good shiny, a not so great mon in my opinion, but again, that's just me. Gonna energy ball it. Hey, what's wrong with Nicki Minaj? I'm sure there's many people out there that would love to be kissed by Nicki Minaj. Okay, here's a thought. Would I actually benefit from taking the Politoed, or would we benefit by having the Manectric hopefully take the Politoed? Because technically I'm resistant to ground. And I'm effective against ground. I think I pass on it and let one of the other two handle it. Again, I mean, both of those are not great against, you know, the Zygarde, or at least the typing. Yeah, I think that's the smarter move. Because technically we can only die once in the next round, or else we fail, which would be very sad. But this is the way of fighting these Dynamax adventures. And Zygarde's just a pain in the butt because it gets health back and all that fun jazz. But, oh yeah, that's the trouble. Listen, be my guest. You be the leader next time. Just send me the code and I'll, you know, we'll just go with that. Why can't you? You can lead it. You just save the, or unless you're saving some of the other trails. I guess that sucks. I thought once you encounter it, you can add it to your list. Is that not true? Yeah, thank God that frickin' guy took it. Okay, so what's the problem with me being the trail leader? I think this worked out better It's just we just couldn't avoid necessarily the 2 deaths. That's what I was asking, if you were hunting others and you didn't have space. But this one might be more important. I am not going to Dynamax because I don't think it's worth it for me to do so. Nothing super effective. It's just regularly effective. Oh, Jesus Christ. That hit so hard. Colossal's dead. Jesus. God damn it. This is why. This is why Zygarde's such a pain. That first hit was so hard, but then just freaking does everything else. That's why we also need a wide guard Pokemon, but I didn't see one. Let's try it again. This time, I'll look for a better path. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't see one either. Because I know... I know that it's Mienfoo, or its evolution, I should say. It's Pelipper, Kingler, and Mantine, yeah. Mantine or Pelipper would be great. If we got those, fantastic. But we didn't get lucky last time to get that. Yay, guys, you hear that? Best viewers on Streamboo.com. Remove the space. I don't know if Hitmonlee is, because I'm pretty sure last time we tried, or me and Miss Vicky's tried that, and I'm pretty sure that might have been an issue. Yes! Wide guard! Let's go! Kingler is our savior. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Mantine! Great run. Great run already. I don't see any ice types, though. Yeah. We'll go Mantine. We'll have 2 Pokemon with Wide Guard, which I don't know if that's going to help, but it could potentially. It's just another chance that we don't have to use it, or we can protect ourselves. So the Wide Guard, at the very least, is going to be so helpful. It's not Conkeldurr that has Wide Guard, is it? Yes, it has Blizzard. You are absolutely correct. I don't have anything that's super effective against this. I'm not trying to use all my crab hammers. I didn't even check the top water, but if it is a... Well, yeah, because I know the middle one was a Quagsire, which... Yeah. Icy Wind for Swampert? It could be. I thought I had a heavy hitter, or a much heavy hitter move. I'm gonna hit it with Super Power. Listen, they have so many moves. It's hard to remember all of them. Here comes the hail. Yeah, that'll hit pretty hard. If Wide Guard protects against hail, that'd be pretty good. Oh my god, that did nothing! Oh, that's so... That's so sad. That's kind of hilarious, though. Just slightly funny. It's okay. You can withstand at least another attack and hail, but we don't need that. Oh, let's go. Let's see what we can do. You can if you want. I'm currently gonna take what I have, but this could be a good one for other people to take too. Unless you think you need the health. Oh. It's not Swampert. That's a Politoed or whatever the frick it's called. No, I know. When I click no, the NPC chooses immediately, which is great. It's a great way to determine things, but I'm gonna click no. You could take this one if you want. Yeah, Seismitoad is annoying as frick. Ditto? Could Ditto be the move? Could Ditto work? Interesting. It honestly could. It could be the move. Nothing. Nothing's good against this. I'm just going to use Dig. I don't care. I got to keep the better stuff. Oh. Yes. Yes, keep Ditto with your life. Keep Ditto for the rest of the time. It's like an extra life. Now, the perfect thing would be if we both end up getting the shiny on this raid that we do at the same time, and then we don't have to do any more. Yeah, but wide guard. Think about wide guard here. I know wide guard's better for the ground moves, but still, we have potential. Beautiful. I don't know if there was a wide hitting dragon move. There probably is. I'm not as familiar with Zygarde's attacks, but I'll wide guard the fuck out of every single time. Just wide guard, wide guard, wide guard. I don't even need to do damage. I just need to protect our team. Okay. But what if I get a shiny? Part of me doesn't even think Seismitoad's going to help us at all, though. But I don't know. Okay, good. That's the way I wanted to go anyways. I just didn't know if you pressed it, and I didn't want to be the reason why we changed our ideas. I wanted to make sure that I left it up to choice. I wanted to go the Chansey route regardless. But again, I was not sure. It's so much pressure sometimes. Chansey's just a pain in general. I do have superpower. I'm just going to keep on superpowering the heck out of it. Probably didn't need to go all the way to the Gigantamax, but I just might as well do it without, you know, whatever might get it done quicker is always my thing. Helping hand. That's why I got two. They help each other out all the time. Ooh. Damn. So the best option here would be for maybe the Executor to take Chansey. I have to stick with mine because we can't lose wide guard. You got the shiny Marill already? Nice. Let's freaking go. I mean, one of them's bound to take it. Okay, I like what I see. I like what I see. Feeling great about this. Could this be the one? It looks better in this form, personally. I think the only thing that would make it better is if we had one Ice-type Pokemon but we'll take what we can get. Wide guard. I am the wide guard machine. Hear me roar. This is going to be sick. How crazy would it be if it just transforms back into Ditto and then it doesn't do Imposter again, and so it's stuck as a Ditto? That'd be kind of funny. Boom. Nothing gets past my wide guard. Solid. Solid hit. Attack falling is good. Bind. Yeah, we love a good light screen. So you're the only one that's attacking right now? Lefties, lefties. I think I'm going to do wide guard again. Let's do it. I have total and complete faith in us. Honestly, you're going to be like, man, if this goes well, we're going to rerun it with the same setup and keep this run. Oh, that hurt. But that's okay. But one of us is going to get the shiny, and it's just going to crumble those dreams. Poison can be good. It's going to keep on attacking me because it knows it can't get a nice ranging attack out without killing me. So that's fun. But if Chansey heals me, because I think she can do that with one of her moves. Listen, if you got the shiny, I would say that's great. I'd probably go back to shiny hunting the Voltorb. But if I got the shiny, I mean, it's kind of game over for our runs, because then I wouldn't be able to keep it. So that kind of sucks. Could always find it again. But there's no guarantee I'm going to get the shiny because I just got the shiny Xurkitree, so. That's right. F you. F you. You can't hurt us. Stupid Zygarde. Heal Pulse. Thank you. Oh, yes. Let's go. I think it has the next round, it'll change to its other form. So I don't think it's... Oh, never mind. It changed now. I didn't know it was enough. See, the best is when you can knock it out before it uses Power Construct. It's definitely gonna be a pain. This is definitely... It's always when it changes, it's just so scary. Yeah, helping hand, let's go! Wide Guard, Helping Hand. Ditto. Yay. Ugh. It hurts. It hurts so much. We're okay though. Everybody else is fine. The death had to happen. Just, we need to get the toxic back out. Good thing I've got 6 more of these wide guards. You're going to fill us with Dynamax energy or whatever. Let's go. Special attack. Great. Don't Helping Hand me. I can't do shit. I gotta protect your guys' butts. Just great. We'll take it. We'll take it. Amnesia. Sure. I just wish he would just use Scald instead. Imposter. Boom. Transformed into Power Ranger. It still has so much health. You got another Meryl? That's sick. Did you use a sandwich, or are you just going for, you know, encounters without a sandwich? Because for me, I never use a sandwich. I usually just, well, I make a sandwich that has like encounter boost, but not the shiny boost. No! Oh no! It's gonna be like that. The shitty thing is I can't not press wide guard. Because if I don't press wide guard, we all get just attacked so hard. Just attack, Quagsire. I need you to do something. Listen, do I just not use wide guard? Do I just say, screw it, I'm going to try and hit with Crab Hammer or something? I don't think it's worth it for me to do that, but I can't just sit here and wide guard every single time. I needed to hit Chansey too, but it's not going to. We need like... What did you learn? I think we, again, oh yeah, because it transforms and then it gets the 5 back up. That's pretty nice, but it's not going to do anything if you just get knocked out as soon as you get back in. See, this is why we need a full, or at least maybe even 3 trainers. with two of us, we have the right setup. It's just we don't have enough damage output. Like, I can't choose to do any damage, but the Quagsire just keeps on doing the same amnesia, and it doesn't help us in the end. But again, this blocks all of that for us, which is really nice. And maybe this is an opening. If only Chansey would have helping handed you this game, or this time, but do you think you got it? We're getting somewhere. I had to put up a light screen. This is just a pain in the butt. I've got 2 wide guards left. we need to do something. Yes, helping hand. No! 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 What are you doing? Oh my god. And that's probably going to kill you. It's unbelievable. We almost... The problem is we almost need a Mon that's going to attract the attention so that then, you know, the heavy hitter can get their move off. At this point, I'm going to do something that's not going to help us, but it's the only chance we got. And it's not even going to help in the end, because what's going to happen is Chansey's probably going to heal Pulse somebody. We're dead anyways. I'm just going to Crab Hammer and say, you know, whatever. Healed. Cool. I don't know if the wide guard would have done much. Because realistically, I need to save wide guard for you so that hopefully you can get another hit, but yeah, that's right. You didn't kill any of us. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, the Chansey's dead. I think if we have another person to control a character, things work, but I just don't see it happening there. I'll tell you what, I'll do one more and hopefully we can beat it, but I think we just need something. We need an ice attack, ice move that can do something. Because dragon moves are good, but they're not good enough. But I'll do one more, and then I'm probably going to have to go back to the... go back to trying to get this Voltorb. Frickin' great, though. Stupid frickin' Zygarde, man. Probably the hardest one to do in this whole game. And I get it. It's basically a double boss. I'm taking Ice Punch. You should use that sandwich and go to a different area then. Unless the area that you're in has other Pokemon to look for. Alright, so Ice type Glalie is really good. I think we go right. Listen, you might be better off getting Psyduck in Legends Arceus. Unless you want to get it all in Scarlet and Violet. Ice, ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, why not? Oh, damn. That does make it difficult. Makes it next to impossible, some would say, to get a shiny Psyduck in Legends Arceus. I probably have extra shiny Psyducks in Pokemon Go. I'll just trade that to home and then, you know, could trade it to you. But that's not fun because then you don't get to catch your own, and it's like, well, catch your own, right? Enjoy catching it, and maybe you should just hatch a Psyduck. You know, hatching might be better in the long run. A shiny living dex, but you had to hatch all of the Pokemon that you had in your shiny living dex, besides like the legendaries. Gotcha. Boom. I do hope that Ninjask disappears. I don't want to keep a Ninjask. I feel good about this run, though. We've got the ice types, we've got the ice moves. The only thing that could stop us is our imagination. If we don't believe in ourselves and imagine us winning, then we're stuck. We will never be able to beat this stupid Zygarde and receive our shinies. But at this point, for both our sakes, I just hope we both get the shiny once we beat this. I'm not gonna take this one. I'm sorry. I pray to mother freaking God that this Ninjask just goes away. We don't need it. Leave us alone. Replace the Ninjask. No, replace the Ninjask. If we lose because we have a Ninjask, I am going to be so disappointed. At least I can hit them with a fire punch. Fire punch. It's so frustrating doing this sometimes. Because it's ultimately not up to us. It's up to the game deciding to do what it wants to do. And the computers just suck. So bad. At least this Pokemon is not smart with what it should be doing. I think the question for you is, would you rather have the Glalie or would you rather have the, I think it was a Celio? Yeah. Then take the Glalie. We gotta hope this Ninjask just freaking gets out of here. Glalie's probably the safer bet, regardless anyways. Should be able to output a bit more damage. I think Celio has a ice type move, but I could be wrong. I don't remember the setups. At least they don't change, but sometimes I wish that they did, depending on the Pokemon you were encountering. Just for extra stab or extra coverage. Shiny. I could see us getting a shiny Glalie and I'd be so sad. Oh, I know. I'm not gonna take it. I've got an ice type move. I'm sitting on that. Ice Fang should be good though. Steel type should be somewhat good too. I would feel so more confident in ourselves if we went with a if we had somebody with a wide guard, but fortunately didn't get wide guard. I'm doing Quick Claw. Lefties are nice, but if I can potentially get a move off before the Zygarde, I'm always going to take that. Ooh, my headset has low battery. That's a first. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I was gonna charge it like that, but hell no. We ain't gonna be charging that. Man, I feel like that's what girls do sometimes. They have fake tears until they turn into real tears. You need to get out of here. Ninjask, you're so annoying. Gonna try and Thunder Punch, and I don't know if Thunder Punch can paralyze, but if it can, let's hope that it can. The NPCs are gonna screw us over. I mean, we're at the point now where we have two really bad. We're gonna do it. We gotta get that damage off. We can't lose another life in this round. And we need the ninjas to go away. Still not nearly enough damage. But on the bright side, you'll be able to Dynamax the next round. Oh, I hate Zygarde so much. And that's why we take the Quick Claw. It's freaking brutal. Ice Beam should be good. Ninjask, take... No! No! What are you doing, Ninjask? You also have to deny this one. I think we're better off with Patricia having it than anything. But, god dang it, dude. What the heck are we thinking? Bye. Catch you next time, okay? Thanks for stopping by and staying as long as you did. Good luck shiny hunting, and again, we'll be here probably next Tuesday. Or at least I'll be here. And the problem is Ninjask can't even go into its stupid substitute. So it's and it's just paralyzed. we need to freeze the crap out of Zygarde. That is our only option. Freeze, freeze, freeze. And if we can get that going, we're good. We're perfect. Luckily, we have technically 2 to 3 chances. Freeze, 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 freeze. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Freeze, 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 freeze. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. That was perfect. That's what we needed. Oh my god. Holy crap. The problem is, I think I'm going to have to Dynamax when it gets back around, just in case, but I'm not positive. We might be able to kill it before then. But, oh my god, it's so close to being dead. Come on! It should be frozen. It shouldn't be able to use Power Construct. This should be pretty okay. The Ninjask is not going to do anything. It's just going to sit there and use Substitute. Yep, I'm fine with that. Ice Punch. It's no longer frozen. Attack me if you're gonna attack anybody. Nope, 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 nope. Shoot. We gotta hope. Because I don't think we're done yet. I think we had one more life, right? Yeah. We need to hope that yours freezes. No, 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 no! Damn. You know, I do think there is a world. I think there's a world on this run where, and I know in the moment it's just so hard to know what to do because we want the freeze, we go for the freeze, we get the freeze. But there might be a world where if you Gigantamax or Dynamax at the beginning there, we get enough damage output that we don't have to, like, hopefully the Celio still freezes. And again, that's assuming that the Celio freezes. Then there's that chance that we're able to output enough damage to kill it. But yeah, I mean, it's freaking brutal. Oh, okay. I'll do one more. Do you want me to keep this one, or do you want to go to try another run with a different setup? Because I don't want to just like back out if you're like, yeah, let's keep the same one. Because this path did seem like it could work. I don't know if it, well, it might. I don't know how it keeps versus how it doesn't keep. I just know in terms of the potential. I hope it doesn't. I mean, I haven't saved, so it shouldn't get rid of it. It should just count it as. Yeah, it just counts it as me ditching my teammates. Frickin' brutal. Alright, I'm going to try this one more time. But I will then probably take the last 10, 15 minutes to try to get that Voltorb. See what we can do. Man. Big yikes. Again, we're gonna say, man, we nearly had it with 2. Then it's gonna be we nearly had it with 3, and then it's gonna be we nearly had it with 4, and we're gonna be looking for a 5th player. And it's like, man, it's ridiculous. This might be harder than any boss in a Dark Souls game. All right. Yeah. I mean, it worked out the way that it should have worked out in terms of the freezing and stuff, but the fact that we were so close, we just couldn't get it. Oh, it kept the same thing. It kept the same thing. I'm still going Nidoking. I mean, I think I've done it. Well, I can't remember if I've done it by myself. Ah, no, Piloswine, no. Okay, it somewhat changed. I see the Glalie. So it keeps the same Pokemon. It's just now we're not going to be able to get both. I say we go for the Basculin because Basculin might have an ice move. And then we go up. We get the item. We take the grass type, and then we go for the Glalie. Unfortunately, that means we're going to have one less ice type, but shoot. I think we can still do it, though. Crap. The only thing that would have made it like really good is if one of the Pokemon had Wide Guard and it switched to a spot that we could encounter it, but the Glalie is our best bet, I think. But you gotta also consider the Ice Beam. Is Ice Beam better than Ice Fang? The Nidoking, in hindsight, is good, but it also may not be the best. It's just so hard to decide. And if we had one more person, they could have gotten another ice type. I think the Glalie's bulkier than Celio. But Again, it's so hard to say for sure. At least we can get rid of the Ninjask pretty quickly. True. I guess depending on what item we get. It could make it worth it. And again, if this has an ice move, then it helps. I can't remember if Basculin has an ice move. But at the end of the day, I think this was more the right path to go. We could have gotten a fairy type, but it's the ground type moves that are the killers. Okay. But it does have substitute. That's not bad. Gonna have a bunch of water types on the team. Is it... I'd rather go for the item. I'd still rather go for the item than go for a dragon type because he's just going to get destroyed. So I think we got to go grass type. Unfortunately, we might lose a life, which is not what we want to do. I did see, though, that there is a Pokemon Center lady. I'm doing expert belt. Quick Claw, great. That's not bad. The question now is, do we go for potentially 2 different Pokemon where one of the Pokemon could screw us or kind of save us, or do we go for the Celio? I still like Glalie. Okay. Yes. Then Glalie it is. And potentially what I could see happening is hopefully you don't die. If you're still really weak, I say you take the extra Pokemon. Or I'll say no, and then if the Crawdant does not take the Pokemon, then it might still be worth checking out what that other Pokemon is to then decide if it's worth either you or Laura can do that. The only issue is, again, we're risking potentially getting a Mon that will be weak to whatever the Zygarde has. So it's kind of a tough situation. If we go with you and you're planning on taking the Glalie to begin with, then if it's bad, great. But then if it's not bad, you're kind of stuck with either choosing the Glalie or keeping that Mon. But you got an item specifically for Glalie, so it's a lose-lose situation here. Could be a win-win. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys on what you decide. And again, the Crawdaunt could potentially choose it, which doesn't help us at all in that case. Honestly, I'd rather have the Crawdaunt choose this, potentially. But I don't know. Because don't... I think this has Pollen Puff. Yes, so Pollen Puff could potentially be decent. Yeah, that's perfect. I think that works. And then I'm full sending it with Glalie. Screw everything else, right? New plan? Are you not gonna take... Are you gonna take that Pokemon? I'm saying no, regardless. Crawdaunt wants it. Isabella is good to take it. Come on. I don't think we're worse off with a Mr. Mime, but we're not better off with a Mr. Mime. Wide Guard would have been so nice. That's fair. I mean, really, the computer was either going to help us or not help us. We weren't going to have control over that regardless, so I'd rather at least have some resistance. So at least it shouldn't worry about... Yeah, a fairy type's good. So I agree. It's not going to get killed by a dragon move. And honestly, if the Zygarde's dumb enough to attack it with the dragon move, that's better for us, but I also just... I don't know. We just take what we can get. I at least have it where my expert belt makes it so my move is going to be slightly more effective. It's going to help us just a little bit, but again, we're at a crossroads here on what's going to be beneficial or not. And thankfully, the Mr. Mime's not going to... Well, I don't think Glalie has a dark move, but still. If it did, the Mr. Mime would be fine. Burn. Called it. Boom. Now we just need a freeze to happen, which I think a freeze will happen. Just so that we can get you set up, I'm going to max flare. Not that we need to. I think we'd be fine taking it out, but I at least want to make sure that... Oh, I guess you're right. It does have crunch. I don't know. I remember it has 2 ice moves and it has a steel move. It's whack how some of these Pokemon are designed. In terms of like this Dynamax adventure in general. But now we guaranteed that you're at least ready for Max Hailstorm if you wanted to use it. If you didn't want to use it, then that's fine. Again, we're losing another ice type, so really we only have my shot at freezing it. But we also have better Pokemon in general for this fight than a Ninjask. Just, man, I'd like us to win one. Okay. That's fair. But there's no guarantee that we will get the freeze. And the more damage might be more beneficial. But again, I don't know. The freeze is still going to be more important, so true. I know Mr. Mime's going to use the light screen anyways. Come on. Ice Punch, please. Do your thing. Wow, going for you right off rip. That's rude. Okay, good quiver dance. Freeze? No freeze. Freeze? No freeze. Okay. This next round I feel a freeze coming. On 4 attacks, we should get at least one of them to freeze. Okay. Weird choice to helping hand me, but that's fine. Nice pollen puff. Love to see that. Oh. Freeze, come on, freeze, 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 freeze. Nope. Freeze. At this point, we want it to freeze on, yeah, now we want it to freeze anyways. When it has to restart everything. Realistically, not too bad. And the healing is going to come in clutch. Just wants to keep on binding you. This Zygarde's a little kinky. Yes! Freeze! Let's go! Alright. Tell me now, do you want a Dynamax or should I? Because you definitely have more health than I do. I obviously don't want to die. I have the... Okay. Sounds good. Just wanted to double check. Because obviously I want the stab, but... Again, I was good with whatever. Pollen Puff, perfect. That at least makes it so I can live another... He lost the freeze now. Okay. She might want to Pollen Puff herself next. But we're doing good. Come on, get another freeze. Come on, freeze. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Oh. Oh. I thought you could Pollen Puff yourself. Or is that I thought there's a move that you could heal yourself. I don't know, I could be wrong. I remember using a move to heal myself at one point. Yeah. He won't let go. It was cute at first, but now it's just creepy. Okay. Happens. We're still in a great spot. Again, hopefully my next attack freezes again. Freeze. No freeze. Let's see how much this does. not as much as I'd like. Again, I know we're going to be filled up with some Dynamax energy so that we heal, and things are going to be great, and we're not going to have to worry about a thing. Come on. Power us up. See, this is the thing that actually is so necessary in doing some of these battles. What did I say? What did I say? We're healed. It's the fact that you don't get that extra cheer from the people who like lose, or the AI that dies. Shoot. You're our only hope now. You are our only hope. Come on. Oh, that's so close. I'm gonna give you some power on this next one. I'm gonna try and make it all worth it. It's so close. I'm almost convinced if we had the first setup, we would have won at this point. But it's the fact that we couldn't get the extra ice mons. Come on. It's so close to being dead. If we can't get this, I don't know what to do. It's so close. Yay. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Even though it was a critical hit, it's still good. I think we got it. We did it! Let's go. Thank God. My freaking God. That's just so much work just to get a Pokemon that's not going to be shiny. At that point, if you beat it, you should just automatically get it shiny. Like, it's already hard enough to beat. Good luck, though. Hopefully we get the shinies. We can believe in ourselves. Oh. Okay. Nope. Not freaking shiny. I didn't think it would be, but darn. That was a pain in the butt. Such a pain. Somehow worked though. I'm gonna have to tap out there. I'm gonna do one more check of frickin' Voltorb, and then I'm probably gonna have to call it quits there so I can get a head start on dinner. But even though I didn't get the shiny, hopefully you guys got the shiny, or if you guys didn't, we'll have to try again sometime soon. Think if we can find a fourth player, we'd be in a even better spot, but I think for what we had there, it was the best outcome we could get. Man. That's so disappointing that none of us got a shiny. 0 for 12. That's why we got to go to this game real quick to end on a shiny. If I can't get a shiny, it's whatever. We'll just save it for next time. But it would be so nice to just get another check mark done. Move forward. And shiny it up. That's fair. I mean, realistically, even though, yes, the shiny charm does help, at the end of the day, it's still a lot better odds to get a shiny out of Dynamax Adventures, and there's no guarantee that us with the shiny charm are going to do any good. Come on. I just need to see one more Voltorb outbreak. No, Rotom. Be a massive mass outbreak. Good luck with that one. That one should be slightly easier. And by slightly, I mean a lot easier. I'm trying to think the hardest one. Besides Zygarde to do. I remember having trouble with Dialga. So Dialga might be up there as one of the more difficult Dynamax Adventures. But in my opinion, that Zygarde is just unrivaled. And yes, there's the chance that it actually isn't that bad if you have the Wide Guard and you have a Pokemon with ice moves, but well, I mean, yeah, it can be easy. It also, I guess, because it's a random Dynamax Adventure, you never know if you're going to have the right path. I don't think getting the shiny was difficult. I'm not saying getting the shiny in any of these are any easier or more difficult than others, but I'm saying like just battling the Pokemon if you don't have, like if you're trying by yourself, I think Zygarde's impossible. I think if you're going by yourself, Dialga can be a challenge. Usually most are okay if you have at least one other person to help you, but there's some that even that is a challenge. I mean, hell, we almost lost and we had 3 of us. Come on, massive mass outbreak. We just need one little check, and then we can be fulfilled for the day. No. Also, when are you planning on streaming? Are you going to try this weekend, or are you going to start up next Wednesday? No. That's okay. I'm sure you'll set up quickly and be ready. Gosh. Just have something spawn here, a massive mass outbreak, because I know it's going to take me at least 3 before I see a Voltorb. No, Chimchar would be nice, but no. No. The only thing I hate them for with this game is that they have some Pokemon locked in just being able to be encountered in those distortions. Oh, wow. Nice. Well, happy birthday. Okay. Hitmonchan and Hitmontop don't, but Hitmonlee does. Well, that's going to be nice to know for the future. Too bad we didn't have a Hitmonlee that run. Oh, hey. Voltorb on the first check. And Sneaslers? Okay. We're definitely going to be looking at Sneaslers. Nice. Well, happy birthday to the little bro. I'm not counting those Voltorbs that I flew past, but we should have 4 now. One, two. Darn. 3, 4. Alright, come on, guys. Blow up. Blow up. Oh, that's an alpha one. If only that was shiny. 24 years younger than you. Jesus. That's quite an age gap. My mom and my aunt are 15 years apart, and I thought that was pretty big. But the 27th, nice. Alright, we're going to try this Sneasel. Not that it's going to be shiny, but if it is, that'd be pretty sick. And then I'll probably have to call it here. Oh, that missed. Nope. I hate the trees. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna try and kill both of these, and we'll see if we get an alpha spawn or just a regular stupid Sneasler. Agile style. Appreciate that poison jab. Let's try the strong style. See if that can kill him. Oh. Does not. Boom. Stop looking at me like that, weirdo. Alright, nothing. Boring. Well, again, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Again, at least we were able to get one side guard, but sucks that we couldn't get more than one check on that. But again, as always, I thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully my next stream will be on Tuesday next week about 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. Again, I hope that you guys have a great night, a great weekend, and again, good luck shiny hunting. Later.